The Phoenix Mercury legitimately don't look good at all. They don't look good at all. Like players that have come out of this season looking good. Alyssa Thomas has come out of this season looking respectable. Brashant has come out of this season looking good. I'll give her that. Brashant has absolutely come out of this season looking good. So we're not going to pretend that she hasn't. For a dev player, Marta Suarez has been fine. Linskins has actually come out looking pretty good. And obviously Yo-Yo Nogic has been great. But this team a year ago, like, even though I don't rate Satu that highly as a player, I still think Satu's a bit of a myth. She's a myth of WNBA past. I still think that I attributed the downturn in the Phoenix Mercury after Kahleah Copper came back from injury to her not really knowing her role as a third option. And right now, I don't know if we should be attributing it to the fact that she might just be washed. Like, till she hit a 3 to end the game, like, she's shooting 15.4% from 3 this season, 34% from the field. And if it wasn't for the fact that she's just going head down to the free throw line, and how many free throws does she shoot a game? How many free throws is she shooting a game? She is shooting 7 free. If it wasn't for that, she is literally getting 5.9 for points on the free throw line. Like, she's shooting 6 of 17 and a half. She shoots 34% from the field and 15% from 3. Like, that's injured Caitlin Clark in away games numbers from last year. And to act like she was good last year in the regular season either is just wrong. Her points per game went down nearly 6. She did shoot better from 3 in fairness. But like, I watched her play. She seemed like a non-factor a lot of times. And this year, her minutes are back up and she just hasn't looked good. She just has not looked good. And it's a big problem for the Mercury because you are a team who plays on the margins. You play on the margins. You have to play on the margins. The reason why you have to play on the margins is because you don't have this crazy cap space. You don't have this crazy pull. You don't have all these draft picks. Like the Phoenix Mercury have not... Am I right in saying the Phoenix Mercury have not drafted a player for their team in like 5 years? They are entirely reliant on overseas scouting. That being said, obviously, Monica Cole-McCandy's coming back. One of the best players, one of the best guards in the league. One of the better guards in the league. But an all-rookie team member last year. I think she might have been an all-defensive team. But one of the best guards in the league, period. A perfect point guard for Alyssa Thomas on our team. Nogic is still going to be Nogic. Like, you've got all these players, and it might click, but you're 2-5. Like, you got to get to above 500, and the wins have been against pretty good teams. Like, the wins were against the Sky, their first loss of the season. But they lost to the Lynx in a game where they shouldn't have lost. They got beaten by the tempo. That's not good. They were up like 15 points. Like, if you look at the game cast here, I think they had like a 98% chance of winning or something. Yeah, they had a 98% chance of winning. They were up 9 with the ball with 2.5 minutes to go. Then Alyssa Thomas gets stripped by Angel Reese. Angel Reese makes a layup. They just don't do anything. Then Isabel Borlase knocks in a 3. Kahleah Copper then drives to the basket and just flails. They lose the challenge. They go and then take the lead, or they tie it up. Brashant misses open. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, Ryan Howard's going to hit a 3. Or say it was an and 1, I forgot, for Jordan Canada for the lead. Like, they just choked. They choked. And they just don't look like a team right now. Which is a tough one for me because I've said Tibbetts is one of the best coaches in the league. And I'm like, they haven't looked good in the regular season. Like, they're with these 3 losses, they are 500 in the regular season since Kahleah Copper has come back. Like, they are 500. When Kalia Copper came back and they signed Dewana Bonner, they were the 2 seed last year. They were the 2 seed at All-Star break. They then dropped to the 5th seed and end up getting the luckiest playoff run ever where everyone else got injured and then choked the finals against a bad Aces team. There's no question about that. They choked. Anytime they had a chance to win a game, yes, the Aces absolutely took one, was it game 2 where Jackie Young had like 20 and a half or something? Like, the Aces won that game. But like, the Aces they choked game 1. The Aces didn't even steal, they just choked it. It is one of those things where it is genuinely one of those things where the team doesn't look good in any way. And I don't think they've looked good since it was very clearly, we are Alyssa Thomas's team and everybody else's job is to space around Alyssa Thomas. We don't care. Like, Copper was not there. And if you catch the ball, you're shooting a 3. Your job is to play defense, catch the ball and shoot. And we are everything we do revolves around Alyssa Thomas. That is the best they've looked. And they didn't even look good in the playoffs last year. Like, oh yeah, we beat an injured Liberty team who choked, and then we beat an injured Minnesota Lynx team. Okay. Then choked against a bad Aces team. Like, this might be one of those things where it's like a fake finals run has negatively affected the roster. Like, let's be real. The fake conference finals run negatively affect the Fever's roster. I'm sorry, paying Lexi Hill $800K is crazy. But still, it happens. Far from one of the worst contracts in the league. But the Mercury here are in a rough spot. They're in a really, really rough spot because realistically, they're a team that if they're old, if they go 2-6, 2-7, like, who are their next games? Like, they need some gimmies. They play the Liberty, who are gunning for a win. They play Liberty back-to-back in New York, followed by Minnesota. Like, there's a non-zero chance they fuck these 3 games. And if you are 2-8, you might just about get to 500, but it's not going to be easy to get to 500 because winning is contagious, as is losing. On a positive, like, you do face Seattle and Portland 2 in a row, but there's no like stretch of games where you're like, they're going to win 4 in a row easily. They might, but yeah, that's pretty much it. See you guys.